welcome to this webinar in our series Coping with COVID. Today we're going to talk about kindness, soothing anger. I'd like to introduce my friend and my colleague Fiona Kennedy. She is the director of Greenwood Mentors here on the Isle of Wight, and she's a clinical psychologist, and she and her husband wrote Get Your Life Back, this book which covers a lot of what we're going to be talking about in these webinars.
And I'd love to introduce you to Emma Spencer Goodyear, who's also an inspirational yoga teacher on the Isle of Wight. So today's theme is coping with COVID, kindness soothes anger. Last time we spoke about fear, and if you look underneath anger, you often find fear hiding. It's part of the same fight or flight response we spoke about last time, with a lot of arousal caused by the sympathetic nervous system. However, with fear, you get this physical urge to attack. You're gearing up to really attack the other person. Of course, we restrain that, but we might find then we want to verbally attack, or we're thinking attacking sort of thoughts. You can tell when you've got there because you will notice that you're thinking a lot of shoulds. She should do this, he should do that, she shouldn't be so close to me, they shouldn't be visiting that relative. And we find this a lot in social media, where a lot of rage and anger is being expressed unrestrainedly, and it's very, very judgmental. And it often comes out of fear, like, you should not make my husband go to work, he's coming home, he's putting the kids and me at risk, etc., etc. So the shoulds might be right or wrong, but they're not helpful. So how can we get to a place where we're going to be more effective when we're angry? Kindness is like the opposite of anger. So I'm going to hand over to Emma now, who's going to show you how to embody kindness.
So I think probably the first thing to acknowledge is that simply by turning up to this work is a profound gesture of kindness to yourself. So for this next posture, which we've called reclining butterfly, I've got a bolster, but you could use a rolled up blanket or a couple of rolled up blankets to create a nice sort of sausage to support your back. You're going to sit just in front of the bolster and then lie your back down onto the bolster. And I like to take a pillow or a cushion underneath my head as well. Bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees drop out to the side. Now I'm very comfortable here, but you might find that this is a little bit too open for you, and you could use a cushion under your hips to support your hips as well, making you feel very safe physically. And then you can take your arms away from your body with your palms facing up towards the sky. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in through the nose. And just soften the breath with a sigh through the mouth. And again, deep breath in through the nose. And out through the mouth with a sigh. And as you relax back here, let your breath be deep and full. And I want you to imagine a smile playing on your lips. And let its warmth creep up into your cheeks. And visualize smiling internally to yourself. So the journey begins with kindness shown towards yourself. And you might even want to repeat, "May I be filled with kindness." And you might want to repeat this 10, 20 times, very gently. with a kind internal tone with your inner dialogue. And you might want to bring to your mind somebody that you're very fond of. See yourself smiling at them. And then saying their name. Invite them to be filled with loving kindness. And as you work here, keep the breath slow and natural. The face soft, the jaw soft, and the tongue just dropping away from the soft palate in the roof of your mouth. Now you might have time to stay there for up to 20 minutes. But we have to finish now.
So thank you, Emma. And do remember that by changing your body, you change your mind, you change yourself. So enjoy this practice. Let us know how it goes. And we hope to see you next time. Goodbye.
Thank you.